Welcome Pisces and cross watchers. Okay, so this week I was doing overview readings. Okay, this reading that I'm doing is going to be, bi-monthly or monthly. I don't know yet just because it takes so much time to do. But from here on out, my readings will be more constructive and routine-ish. Okay, so I'm also going to start using playing cards as kind of like a support deck. Okay, it's for those of you who don't know, I actually do tarot in secret, so it's not that easy for me to get another tarot deck. I was very fortunate to get this one because when I got this one, I had gotten a gift card for my birthday, so I kept that as secret, and I was able to use that card to get this deck. So, anyways, that aside, let's begin. So, Holy Spirit Guide, Angels, and Spirit Guide. Oh, and I'm gonna try to post in the comments, the time that the reading starts. If you don't want to watch the whole shuffling and laying out the cards, especially in this one, it takes a long time. So, Holy Spirit Guide, Angels, Spirit Guides, what insight do you have for Pisces? Spirit guides, what insight do you have for Pisces? Okay, feels good. All right. Let's begin. Okay, so some of you guys might be a little worried, or this could be releasing your fears, worries, and anxiety. Okay, so let's see what's crossing you. So, I feel like, either you're not using your intuition or you're dealing with intuitive blocks, okay? That sort of energy. Yeah, so I'm getting and then the King of Diamonds is like the King of Pentacles, so Earth energy here. So, I feel like, you guys are feeling a little ungrounded, a little, feeling, unsecure, that, not insecurity, but unsecure, feeling like there's no security. Okay, that sort of energy. Okay, so let's see what your solution is to that. So, feeling, just focus on your independence, focus on your independence, focus on your success, that sort of energy. Okay, so Earth air energy. So this is being go towards calmer waters, that sort of energy. So go where it's calmer, whatever that means to you, and focus on your independence. Okay, so let's see what where you're coming from. Okay, so I feel like in the past, you're somebody who you were at a crossroads at one point. Okay, this was very conflicting or conflict situation, having to make a choice. Okay, let's see where you're headed. Okay, so I feel like you will be healing from something of the past. Okay, healing of the past. Okay, so definitely see going towards your independence. Okay, maybe some of you guys are stuck in a situation. I'm so sorry. I've been doing that a lot today for some reason. Usually I'm really good about not doing it, it's just, doing it so early in the morning, right when I wake up. So I apologize when I do it. It's not because I'm bored or anything like that. Anyways, so, I really get the sense like some of you could be stuck in this situation or in a situation that you don't want to be in, okay? And I'm seeing, some of you might be a little on edge, okay? So, just really focus on your independence and your success. And I feel like you'll eventually get to where, you want to go. So, just whatever you do, don't give up on yourself. So, let's see what your weakness is. So, water and air energy. So, I feel like, when it comes to new relationships, I feel like, maybe things move too quickly, okay? Or maybe, you feel too quickly, whatever the case may be when it comes to new love, new relationships, you don't take your time, okay? So let's see where your strength is. Water and earth energy. Sorry, I'm just trying to, figure out how to turn that into something that's your strength. So, I feel like, maybe, okay, so I feel like, you recognize when people, don't like, okay, how do I want to say that? So, sometimes people can appear loving and giving, but a lot of the times you have to be careful because even though they appear that way, really, they're just playing on your emotions and your insecurities, and trying to manipulate you by showing you that love, that generosity. So I feel like, you're somebody who, sees right through that, okay? So, and also keep in mind, I don't know if I said in the beginning, this is very general and it's going over everything. So, it's not going to resonate 100% with everybody, okay? So take what does, leave what doesn't, okay? So, I just feel like, you see right through that and you recognize it, okay? So let's see what your fear is. Earth and air energy. So you fear, something not working, okay? Or maybe you're not working hard enough. Okay, yeah. So, I feel like, really in a sense you worry about failing, not working enough, not doing things right, okay, because the 10 of diamonds is like the 10 of pentacles, the card of abundance, that's what I call it, so I feel like, you really do want that independence, you want that foundation, you want that love, okay, but, I feel like, you're worried you're not going to get it, you're worried about doing things the wrong way, maybe you're worried you're not doing good enough, okay, and you're worried, and that leads you to be worried about not getting that abundance, that you want. Okay, whether it's abundance in money, abundance in love. Okay, so earth energy here. So let's see what you're hoping for. So, you could be hoping that you don't miss out on opportunities. So earth energy. So when it comes to your hopes and fears, there's a lot of earth energy there. So, really MC, you're hoping not to miss out on something, you don't want to miss out on, okay, yeah, I already said that. So, and, you're hoping that things work out, you want to take your time, think things through, instead of that fast pace over here, which is your weakness. Okay, so, that sort of energy. Okay, so let's see where, okay, so now we're going to go over your finances. So I feel like, when it comes to your finances, there's no growth there, okay, with this air energy. So I feel like, you need to be patient. I feel like things will happen in its own time, okay. Maybe things could be stale right now, but like I said, over here, don't give up, keep pushing forward, because there's this doubt and fear. Fears, our fears are there because of our doubts and our insecurities. So, when it comes to fears, I feel like, you're feeling that insecurity, that you're not good enough, you're not doing well enough. Okay, so, that sort of thing. So let's see where your work is. So air and water energy. So, I feel like, you have a lot to give when it comes to your work, okay? It's just, I feel like, there's the sense of wanting to give up, okay? But I feel like, you should keep going and moving forward. So if there's an area, that you're struggling with, kind of, maybe do something different, try not to overthink things or overanalyze. If you think that you're doing something wrong, then change that something, and keep changing those little things until it's what you want it to be, okay, and it'll eventually start flowing, alright? So now we're going to go over relationships, starting with family. So when it comes to family, there's this uneasy feeling, okay, air energy. There's this uneasiness there, okay, the 7 of Swords, so somebody, here, so you can be, okay, so in your family, like I said, there's this uneasiness there, so you can be dealing with somebody who is up to no good, being tricky all the time, or this could be, dealing with pathological liars, okay, so let's see what's going on in friendship. So there is this disconnection, so you and a friend are disconnecting, okay, and the Queen of Diamonds is like the Queen of Pentacles, so, I'm feeling like, there's maybe needing to nurture your friendship and ground it, because right now it looks like it's ungrounded, and not nurturing it, that sort of thing, okay, so this is going on in romance. So, in romance, air energy, there's the not communicating or not communicating well, or maybe being dishonest, okay, and and I feel like not working well with each other. So whoever you're connecting with this air energy, I really feel like there's not good communication or no communication, and I feel like you guys are not working well together, okay. Now this can mean your relationship's not working in itself, or it's just that okay, because sometimes people they just don't connect, okay, or they do have a connection but they don't get along or see eye to eye, they let their differences ruin their relationship. So I just feel like you guys aren't coming together, okay, as one. It's just like my way or my way type situation, if that makes sense, okay, or my opinion matters more than your opinion, or it's it's like you guys can't find that common ground or compromise, okay. So down here we're gonna go over the chakra. So we're gonna start with the root chakra, what's, your foundation, what's grounding you. Okay, so fire energy. So I feel like there's some success here. Okay, or wanting success. What is the Eight of Wands? Yeah, so I feel like you need to make progress towards something to strengthen your foundation. There's something that you need to work towards. Okay, now we're gonna go over the sacral, which is creative. So we can be creative when it comes to anything. You don't have to be an artist, you don't have to be a musician. We're creative when it comes to a lot of things, like when we cook, when we when we work, that sort of thing. You be creative in all kinds of things. So I feel like, when it comes to your creativeness, maybe you're lacking some ideas, okay? And I feel like, so this is earth and air energy. So I feel like, you kind of at a standstill, like I said, kind of like dealing with blockages. So I feel like, maybe some of you overthink also. So, try to, just make a decision, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see what your solar plexus is, your ego. So you're somebody who okay, so air energy and earth energy. So you're somebody who likes to be where it's calm, where the water's calm. Okay, I feel like you don't like tense situations. And then here with the Eight of Pentacles, what is the Eight of Pentacles? Oh, working hard. So I feel like there's something here that you're needing to work on. Like, I kind of getting that sense of like that runaway feeling. So instead of running away, face it and work on it. Okay, so let's see, compassion, your heart chakra. So I feel like when it comes to compassion, you're healing. Okay, so what that means, as you're healing, you might not show as much compassion as you normally would, okay, just because you have this hurt there. You have this hurt, you have this pain there, and it's like, so you're trying to heal right now, and just keep healing, get control of your emotions, move forward, that type of energy. Okay, so how they keep throat chakra, communication, earth and fire energy. So what I'm seeing with this is that like, I feel like when it comes to communication, okay, there's like things are I feel like communication isn't easy for you right now. There's this, things are just so ungrounded, okay? I feel like, maybe when it comes to communications, talk about things that you're passionate about. I think that'll help you in the long run. So, communicate in a way that's passionate to you, if that makes sense. Like, maybe talk about creative topics, I don't know how else to explain that. So, if that resonates to you at all, you'll understand what I mean. So let's see what your third eye chakra is, your inner wisdom. So, when it comes to your inner wisdom, I feel like, maybe you struggle when you're unhappy, okay? I feel like, to improve your inner wisdom, to grow more wisdomly, you need to give love a chance, okay? And that'll help you, okay? So water energy. So now we're going to go over your connection with the divine. Okay, so now before I talk about that, so the divine is whatever that is to you, whether that's God, the universe, spirit guides, angels, okay, whatever the divine is to you. So those are just some examples. So, whatever you believe in, okay? So air and water energy here. Okay, so like I said, there definitely is some healing here. So, maybe some of you guys are needing some spiritual healing, letting go of this hurt. Because, I see, when it comes to family, there's this negative energy here, and then you have this negative energy here. You have a lot of negative energy, it looks like I just feel like, I don't want to say there's nothing working out for you, because there could be something that is working for you, but like with money, there's no growth. With work, you have that giving up, wanting to give up. When it comes to family, I kind of want to say there's this dysfunction here, because there's this unease feeling, there's lying and sneakiness going on, that sort of thing. And then you're disconnecting here in friendship, and then not communicating well or working together well in this relationship. So like I'm definitely seeing yeah, so you're definitely so not surprised that this unhappiness is here, or needing to heal. So I definitely am seeing healing and needing to let go and move forward. And but I do see where is it? Dang, I don't remember what it was. Okay, yeah, your hopes, and your strength. So I do, you do see people for they are. I do see, you're hoping, not to miss out on opportunities. So I do get the sense that you do want better. I just, it's just pushing through all this negativity, all this negativeness, all these doubts, all this past, and all this ugliness. It's just pushing through that and getting to, the light at the end of the tunnel, your independence, where things are calmer, that sort of energy. So so definitely seeing your connection to the divine, spiritually, spiritual healing. I see you finding that spiritual healing in whichever way that means for you. Okay. So anyways, that is what I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And like I said, from here on out, my readings won't be all over the place. And this one I'll do monthly or bi-monthly. I haven't really decided yet. Also, just a reminder, I am doing personal readings, so if you're interested in one, that information is also down below. Just send me an email. If you want to enter for a free personal reading, you can do that as well. And I do those daily, so or I'm going to try to do those daily. So if you're interested in that, just send an email. But if I don't email you back, then that means you weren't one of the first 4, okay? Because I do it for YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So like I said, it's first come, first serve. So otherwise, the reading prices are down below, okay? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.